I now give the floor to Discover MUN Foundation.
Madam Chair, I have the honor to take the floor on behalf of the Major Group for Children and Youth, the mandated Children and Youth constituency at the UN, representing over 20,000 distinct youth organizations. Excellencies, cybersecurity risks and automated exploits are escalating at an unprecedented speed today. Dual-use technologies, from AI-driven malware to deepfake social engineering, are being weaponized to target digital spaces. When everyday ICT tools are repurposed for malicious cyber activities, it is young people, particularly children, who face immediate attacks to their digital safety and rights. In this context, please allow me to deliver the following demands on behalf of children and youth. First, we believe the Member States must consider age-related disaggregated data on malicious ICT activity in their submissions under this pillar. We call upon delegations to consider General Comment number 25 of the Committee on Rights of the Child, which establishes that rights of children apply fully and equally in the digital environment. Second, for capacity building, we call for the establishment of a dedicated children and youth track within the mechanism sponsorship and capacity building activities. We believe that such activities must be modeled on successful examples of capacity building for marginalized stakeholders in the UN system, such as the Women in International Security and Cyberspace Fellowship organized by the UN Institute for Disarmament Research, which effectively integrates young technical experts in national delegations. Third, consistent with the Youth, Peace and Security Agenda under Security Council Resolution 2250, we call for meaningful engagement with children and youth to be recognized by the mechanism as a confidence-building measure in its own right. Madam Chair, please allow me now to turn to the critical issue of stakeholder participation. My delegation thanks you for your letter dated 1st June and for your tireless efforts to uphold the transparency required by the modalities document in A/80/257. We note that these modalities were agreed by consensus on the understanding that inclusivity would be the norm and objection be the exception. But objections that are lodged against more than 60 stakeholder entities, including non-governmental organizations, universities, and technical bodies, without any stated basis whatsoever, cannot be considered as inclusivity. We call upon Member States to honor the multi-stakeholder principles that they affirmed in both the Global Digital Compact and the World Summit for Information Society Plus 20 review by disclosing the basis of their objections. In this context, we thank the distinguished delegations of the European Union and its member states for acting as a leading example of what transparency means pertaining to stakeholder participation. Excellencies, we fully support the Chair's efforts for mediation, but further demand that this mechanism work towards transparent, criteria-based accreditation practices to ensure predictable, principled, and objective procedures concerning stakeholder and rights holder participation. Excellencies, an open, secure, stable, accessible ICT environment cannot and will never be built behind closed doors. Just like many of our other distinguished colleagues present here today, children and youth remain ready to bring constructive contributions. Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you very much. I now give the floor